Today we're going to learn how to make a sound on the trumpet. So we're going to start with just your mouthpiece. When you hold your mouthpiece, you're going to take 2 fingers on top and your thumb on the bottom. We're holding it in our right hand. When we make a sound, we're going to say M, like we're starting the word Emily, M. And then we're going to press our lips together and blow like an elephant. Once you've got your buzz down, we're going to try doing that with the mouthpiece. All right, go ahead and practice making a buzz sound. Hit pause while you practice. When you're ready to play, hit the play button. All right, you've got your buzz down. Now we're going to learn about tonguing. To tongue, we're actually going to use our tongue to separate the notes so that it doesn't just sound like one note. We're going to put space between them by saying the word to while we're buzzing. Should sound like this. So you hear a start to the note and a stop to the note, and there's space in between each note. Take a minute and pause and practice tonguing notes. When you're ready, hit play and move on to the next step. All right, now that you've got your tonguing down, I'm going to play a rhythm and I want you to play it back to me. So listen first. All right, now that you've been able to echo my rhythms, it's your turn to make up some different rhythms. So go ahead and hit pause and practice tonguing some different rhythms. When you're ready to move on to the next step, hit play. All right, it's time to put the instrument together. We're going to take our mouthpiece and we're going to put it in the lead pipe of the trumpet. Remember, when we hold our trumpet, we're going to take our right hand and it goes just setting on top, pinky on top of that ring, thumb underneath the lead pipe, fingers 1, 2, 3 on those buttons. Our left hand, that ring finger is going through the ring. Our fingers 1 and 2 are wrapping around, and our thumb is over here on the first valve. We're going to buzz just like we did with our mouthpiece, and we're not going to push any fingers down. It should sound like this. That note is C. Try playing that C a couple of times until you feel like you've got it down. Hit pause. When you're ready, hit play and we'll move on to the next note. All right, you feel like you've got C down. We're going to move to the next note. We're going to push down your first valve, the one that's the closest to your face, and your third valve at the same time. It's going to be a little bit higher than the C. Sounds like this. This note is called D. So to review, C is no fingers, and D is fingers 1 and 3. Take a minute and practice that on your own. When you're ready, hit play and we'll move on to the next step. All right, your next note is E. This time we're going to push down the first valve and the second valve. The second valve is the one in the middle. The first valve is the one closest to your face, and the third valve is the one closest to the bell. We're going to push down fingers 1 and 2 at the same time to play E. E sounds like this. So we have C with no fingers. We have D with fingers 1 and 3. And we have E with fingers 1 and 2. Pause the video and take a minute to practice C, D, and E on your own. When you feel like you've got it, hit play and we'll go on to the next step. All right, you feel like you've mastered C, D, and E. That means you're ready to start playing hot cross buns. So we know all the notes for hot cross buns, but we're going to play them in the opposite order that we learned them. We're going to start with E, then D, then C. So it sounds like this. Then we're going to do the same thing again. Make sure you're using your tongue to separate those notes. Now we're going to do 4 C's in a row, nice and separated. Now 4 D's in a row. And then end just like we started. And that's hot cross buns. It's not going to be perfect the first time you try it. If it is, then you shouldn't even be in 5th grade band. We should move you right up to 6th grade band. It's going to take some time. You're going to need to be patient and practice, okay? Your homework is to take a video on your iPad of you making a sound on your mouthpiece and showing me that you can tongue and play different rhythms. Then I want you to put your mouthpiece in your trumpet and show me how to play hot cross buns. It might take more than one try to get it right. It might not sound great, but I want you to try your hardest and turn in your best take. Okay, when you're done taking your video, you're going to upload it into Google Classroom onto the assignment called Lesson 2.2. You have the rest of the class period to work on this today. If you don't get it done today, it's homework. Make sure you ask me any questions that you have, and we need to make sure that this is turned in by the next time we have band. All right, happy playing. Enjoy hot cross buns.